I thought I'll let that last Patreon just scroll past the screen there so you can get to see that. We're inside today and everything's working fine. So cheers everyone. I'm on the rum again. Thanks to Ian Campbell for contributing to my wall of shame that I've got going back down here. Look, this is a Kraken. Look, this is what I'm drinking, Kraken rum. This whole glass isn't Kraken rum, just so you know. It's probably about half Kraken rum and half Pepsi. So I'm not sponsored by any of those, by the way. But Ian today has sent me this size Kraken rum. Mrs. Welderwayne hasn't seen this yet, Ian. So he must know that she's going to be home with me for 12 weeks. So that's going to keep me going. But oh my God. And Mrs. Welderwayne made sure, Esther, I call her Esther. She wanted me to assure you that I'm not an alcoholic. I very rarely drink. As a matter of fact, about probably a quarter of this is rum, and I'll probably have that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the live streams. Other than that, I very rarely drink. But cheers. I think Ian's on the bud tonight as well, aren't you, or the Stella? But how is everybody? We had a fun yesterday because we did a live stream for Patreons yesterday. We're going to do the victory, the planking of the victory, and we've set everything up in the workshop, ready to go, started the stream, and then the internet just cut out in the workshop, and I'll get back to that in a minute. So we needed to improvise, so I rushed back into the man cave. Mrs. Welderwayne had to go outside, get the cameras in and bring them in, and we ended up doing the Terminator issue 82 and 83. So next Wednesday, if you're not a patron, you'll be able to see those two issues of the Terminator going. And even those, it was just a car crash of a live stream. So if you want to see things going wrong all over the place, you need to check that out next week. It's a grand bottle. It is. How much do you get in that? Is that like 1 litre? I don't know. 1 litre, yeah. 1 litre bottle of Kraken, Ian. Oh my God, it reminds me of the days of my Warp Core breaches in Las Vegas. Oh, Gavin Fryer, I lost my hair a long time ago. I was told that if your hair goes grey, you won't lose it. Well, there you go. I'm proof that that's But what are we going to be talking about tonight? I didn't have any plans tonight, but one thing I want to show you first. Can you send me some rum? There's a Japanese word. Look, I'm giving you some really random stuff today that I'm putting in chat now. That word there. Now, if you're watching this on demand or you want to copy and paste that, that's the Japanese word for partwork models. So if you go to Google and type that in, you could lose yourself in the amount of models that are over in the Japanese market. Now, I tend to find that most of the partworks that come out all around the world from any distributor tend to have origins in China or Japan. So it is quite handy looking at that sometimes to see what sort of things are coming. Now, I know for a fact that I don't think we're getting any more partworks. I can pretty much say that with a certainty between now and the end of the year from any distributor. But, see, went wrong there. I disconnected for a second, but we're back. Where did I get to? Can someone confirm I'm still here? For some reason the internet dropped out. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue. I haven't dropped any packets. Yep, the internet did fail. I'm back again. Where did I get to? How do you join Patreon, John Russell? Just go to patreon.com/WorldofWayne. You could join there for it's only $1 a month, and then you can see all the back catalogue and stuff like that. But I'm back again now. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. But I'm keeping my eye on it. If the internet goes down, I probably know before you know. So, but there you go. I don't know where I got to. Where was I talking about? I told you about the Japanese site to look for partworks, yeah? No more partworks in a year. Thank you. The Jeep Willie. You all asked me about Jeep Willie. Jeep Willie's not coming out this year, okay? Or if it is, it'll be next year now. Because I think... That's been pushed back. I did ask about that today because everyone's been asking. That's Jeep Willie in the UK, I must add, in the UK. Okay. What else? Gary Whitfield. Hi. I think Wayne is planning on making a glass wall between the bedroom and ensuite. You cut off just before offering a bottle of Kraken. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, pretty much, Jim. Everything you said there, Jim. I was going to get the super snake down off the wall, but I think I'm going to do that as a separate video because a lot of people are asking for size differentials as well between them. So I will do that for you because I did get your message in tweet and stuff. So, days of internet. I might as well just get a 56k modem, isn't it? So I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, the blooming YouTube did go down in the middle of the night. Someone texted me to say what's going on, and I'm like, I'm asleep. I don't know. But I'm just going on with things being released. You tend to find that most of the partworks will start coming out at the beginning of the year because each firm has got their own. Here we go again. Strategy. They got their own strategy to when they're going to be releasing things. But what's coming, I don't know. But I do know that we are going to be getting 3 new special editions of the Ghostbusters build, so we're going to get 3 products coming out. Someone mentioned one there, but I've never heard of that. It was a book. Who mentioned that? Andrew, was that you? But as soon as I know, you'll know. Hello, brother. How's it going? Haven't heard from you for a long time. Got your Spitfires here. Just so you know, I'll be posting them out to you. Now, you probably noticed behind me, there is a serious need for bottle lamps in Corby. There is, Gary. I need to get some more of them. I'm going to have them all lit up. But I've got to drink that bad boy first. It was funny. Strategy. Strategy. I can say that, Jim. Strategy. Tragedy. If I say it like a BG, I don't have a problem at all. So, but there we go. Yeah, with the Kraken, it came from Amazon. Thank you, Ian. But when he get there, he didn't even say who he was from. He just said, "Have you got ID?" So I was like, oh, okay. So I ran upstairs to get my phone. It's got my driving license in it. And I must have been standing there for about 5 minutes at the door, showing this guy my ID. And he was... I thought, what the hell has come in here? It was funny. But the display stand is a beast. Now, I'll put the display stand aside. People wanted to put it side by side by the DeLorean. If you've got the DeLorean base stand, I'll tell you now, it's 1 foot bigger. Get yourself a ruler, 30 centimetres. That's how much bigger it is than the DeLorean stand. So, hello, Christian from Grantham. How's it going? So it is a big one. I heard because everyone's getting the new PS5 or Xbox 5, not sure which it is. They're all connected to the internet and the broadband companies are struggling to cope with internet speeds. Oh my God. I mean, to be honest with you, Scale Modelling Limited, Lee, I've the internet in this room is pretty stable because it's directly wired to the router, so it shouldn't drop out. So the reason it did drop out, I don't know. Haven't got a clue. Very weird. Strategy. I can say strategy. Strategy. Is that Koi Droid? Koi Droid. You know the trousers you used to get in the 80s? Koi Droid trousers. Koi Droid. This is where the Wayne was cracking up laughing last night because I was talking about the bit of music they play on Hold Music's called the Blue Danube. And she's like, what's the Danube? It's the Danube. I'm like, is it? I've always known it as the Danube. But as you see, I've got Vincent. I've been printing Vincent all day today. So I'm going to show you how I piece that together. That's going really good. And I've got the Ghostbusters here. So what I'm going to do first, I want to just show you what we're going to be building in the Ghostbusters. Now, I did ask in chat earlier on, has anyone got their pack 7 of the Terminator from Agora Models yet? And while that's catching up on chat, I'm going to take a bit of Kraken. Corduroy, Mark Deacon. Look, if I read it, corduroy. What's this about Wayne having a big one? Lee, I said in the Patreon stream yesterday, if I don't slip one innuendo in one of my streams, then I'm not doing my job, am I? Neil goes, never any Partwork launches November, December. TV ad slots are too expensive at that time of year. Partwork launches tend to be January, just after East September. I used to be a newsagent. Neil, that's right, but you tend to find that at the Christmas period, that's when they'll advertise things. I remember getting the Art of Fishing Partwork. I've collected Partworks over the years, only on basis that the advert came on just after Christmas, because everyone sees January as a new year, and January is a brilliant time to start a Partwork because fresh starts, you know, people start the gym and all that. It's a great time to start a fresh Partwork. As a matter of fact, when I did the orrery, here's another word. What is it tonight with these words? The Eagle Moss's orrery, that started in January to me as well. Jim, Wayne, I was in Asda today and saw a cracking beer I'm going to send you. Really? Please, Jim. I had a well, I had a funeral last Friday because I wasn't on a live stream. This is the first live stream on a Thursday since Charlotte did her makeup, just so you know. But my brother-in-law had got this Abbott's Ale, but it was like really high percentage, and I had 3 of them. It was an interesting Friday. Nerd Search Ghostbusters Eerie Errors, that's the one, Brian. And Suspect Goat Search and find Puzzle Book. December Suka Snake book will be out. I believe it's just a book with photos. A bit disappointing in that case. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, Dr. Mark. You have pack 7. Yours was okay. That's excellent. Yeah, I think everyone got a warning about pack 7. There might be some missings. I've got it here, and I do have 2 parts missing, but they are sending it out. Now, I wanted to get this video out tomorrow for you, but I picked my kiddies up tomorrow, and it hasn't arrived today. So, realistically, that Terminator video is not going to be out till Monday now. So, pack 7 will be out Monday. What it does mean is that I can get some more of these Ecto-1s done over the next couple of days. But I want to show you some of the things we're building, because I know the modding community now are like, whoa, what can we do now? You've already seen me put the pipes on today. First off, the pipes aren't hollow. If anyone thought that they could put wire in them and bend them around, they're not hollow at all. They're just basically rubber. They're like a rubber, and they've got a plug on each end. So the plug plugs into the hole. If you push it all the way in the hole, there's nothing to hold it in, so it just comes back out again. So it can only go in sort of like the depth of the plug, all those wires. So unless you completely replace all of that trunking wires, you're going to have to do what I do and either drill into it or glue it down or something like that to actually stop it flapping around all over the place. Abbott Reserve, that's the one. Richard Turnbull, I have 3 of them. It's very nice. Gaz, you went magnet fishing and pulled a gun out from Foxton Locks. Oh my God, that's my local, that is. Hello, Charlotte, how's it going? The daughter's in here tonight. Look, we were just mentioning you. Hobgoblin, I do like Hobgoblin as well. I like in Asda, they do have that sort of like owl 1 meter display sort of thing with all the different ones. I do like that. I do like going into the country pubs as well and seeing what they've got. You know, they all have something that's speckled hen or something on tap. You just got pack 8 of the Thunderbird 2 build today. I enjoyed that build, RF Leicester. Did have a problem in number 12. I was talking to Sprueverse about it on yesterday. God, Phil, it was only yesterday we were talking. There is a problem with the Thunderbird 2, and you'll probably see it on the forums, with the lifting mechanism. When you actually close the whole thing together, if you screw it too tight, the gears jam. So when it goes up, it makes a horrid noise on the gears and going down again. Either don't do it up too tight or put a washer in the gears. There's forums. If you ever get a problem with a Partwork, go onto a forum on Facebook. Someone else is bound to have that problem and they'll fix it for you. D Harris, Wayne, get Charlotte back at Xmas stream and do a makeup like the Grinch. Oh my God. See, Charlotte, I told you they want you to do that. You wanted to do something on my head. I don't know. Perhaps I can have a Christmas cracker stuck in the side of it or something. I don't know. Charlotte likes her gore makeup. That's the thing. Okay, listen, I'm gonna. Are you saving the Spitfire cardboard stand for Tuesday's live stream? I haven't received that yet, Philip. I've only got. Let me just show you. Issue 33 at the moment, which looks like this, just the other wing. I haven't got the start of the cardboard stand yet. That's going to come next door for us. You can see all that writing on there. That's when I was measuring the Ecto-1 base this morning. That came at 7 o'clock, you know. So I was in my dressing gown when that came. And we got Bismarck 86, but I am aware we've got the next deliveries of Bismarck and Spitfires coming out. So there's going to be a Spitfire coming next week, but I really want to get cracking on the Ecto-1 because it's just impressive, and it's impressing the hell out of me. Hello, Glyn the Gas Man, how's it going? And simply, Craig, you've just had 113 to 130. That's you done then, unless you want to go for the hood box and train mod. Oh, 120. Okay, that's not you done. True Crimes Wine is a good adventure if anyone has bought some. I've never seen that one. And hello, Justin77. Where did you get your half C3PO to match R2D2? Joshua, they're on my Amazon store. I haven't got a link. I normally have a link in here. Yes, I do have a link. Oh my God. Go over to my Amazon store, Josh. Just there. It's in the Amazon store. Does anyone have a link to the carpet to mod out the Ecto-1? I don't, but just go to MikeLaneMods.com. I think Mike Lane's the one that does that. I was under the impression Mike was sending me one. I don't know if that's happening. Hello, John. I'm glad you're on. John, I'm in the process of doing a video for you about the stream. Now, I use a program called OBS Studio. I don't know if that's what you use for live streaming. So what I show you of how to put chat onto the screen is actually using OBS Studio. But I'm sort of like tailoring it just to you. So, but if anyone else wants to know how I do the technical side of streaming and stuff like that, let me know and I'll make it a bit more generic. But I will send that to you, John. I haven't forgotten. Okay. Love them to do a Knight Rider build. Lee, it's currently going on in Spain, is it, or France? I don't know. RB26 does everything. Welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm your anchor, Wayne. Wayne, go away on top story. A man today in England wearing a Ghostbusters shirt as models, but sadly has a long way to go on cars and the X-Wing. Right, look, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go back to the other camera. I want to show you what we're going to be doing in the Ghostbusters. Now, as I said today, let me go back to this one. So these are rubber. You can't put a wire in them. So that's the first thing. The other modding community is, I'm guessing some people are going to get rid of these cable ties. And just like Mike Lane had for the DeLorean, just have the little tiny ones. Now, Mike did do black ones as well as white ones for the DeLorean. So if you needed black ones, I'm sure Mike still got them on his website. What we're going to be doing tomorrow, we've got this ginormous thing, which I did show you on the video today. But look at it. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually got a circular pattern on all the... on the side there. Now the jump seat and the workstation is going to go in here, so the jump seat's going to be in that section here, and then we're going to be attaching, I'll just put that over there without dropping anything. We're going to be attaching the interior that we've done with the brake pedals and the dashboard on there as well. So this is what we got tomorrow. We're going to have one whole piece like that, looking pretty cool, huh? Then we've got this one is stage 53. Now, for the modding community, again, this is the oscilloscope, I think, isn't it? Yep. So this, if you're in the electronics thing, you could actually quite easily make an oscilloscope. Now, Chloe, I don't know if you're in chat tonight, but I reckon that's your baby. That could easily be modded to make that a working oscilloscope with lights on here and like the green wavy line going all out. I've been thinking about it, but when it comes to microscopic electrics, that's over my head. That's where you need someone like Chloe for something like that. Okay, and then we've got stage 54, which is the BGM 340 guidance system. And again, we've got loads of little buttons. If you remember this from the Ghostbusters when we had to put those silver things in, we're doing the same thing again by plugging these tiny bits of plastic into these holes, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Quite a lot of that. Then we're putting a bracket in, lots of screws for these brackets. So at the end of this issue, we're going to be having the full pretty much interior base there, the jump seat in there with the oscilloscope box, and it all attached together. So, and then coming in issue 15, we're trying to figure out what this is. Now this is definitely another jump seat, because obviously you've got two workstations down the vehicle, or one going down the side as well. So I'm guessing that's what both of those chairs are there. I haven't got a clue what these two things are, but we'll have to see. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh, hello, what's going on here? I don't know how long it's going to take for the next issues to come out. As a matter of fact, let me just show you these issues. This is issue 54, as you can see there. And this is the one with the oscilloscope, which is basically this thing here. You can't really see it, but I'm sure this could be modded up. It reminds me a little bit of the light box from the DeLorean. You know how we all did something different for that. And again, this is issue 53, looking like that. So I don't think there was overly a lot to do in this issue, but with the added bonus of getting the stand, I'm guessing when you get your next delivery, a lot of you are going to start getting the stand, but we'll have to see. Matt, you completed issue 15 today. Yes, I did see, was it you? Yes, it was you, Matt, on the Facebook saying that. It does look good, doesn't it? Eric Lotan. Hi, Wayne. Eric Lotan from Ottawa, Canada. How cost buy from issue 3 to last us Sea of Ghostbusters Ecto-1? How cost buy from issue 3? I'm sorry, Eric. I don't understand that. Yep, nightmare plugs, Dr. Mark. Does anyone know if Ecto-1 build would be scaled to the Diamond Select figures? They stand about 7 inches. I would assume either of them are 6 inches. I don't know, Brandon, but I did ask that question to Eaglemost. Not this conversation I had today, but previously. Are we going to get scale model figures for that? And I have put it out there that everyone wants them. So, you know. But now, I was talking about... I've got no flow tonight, but I was talking about partworks that could be coming next year. So... I've gone and closed it down, haven't I? Hang on. I had all this set up. And what you tend to find is that... oh, God, I've got to find it. 1 second. Where is it? I can't believe I've lost it. I'm thinking it's here. Now, this is some of the ideas of things that you might be seeing in 2021. I don't know who would distribute them. But these are current partworks that have been out and about, whether it be at conventions, you know, like partwork seminars where companies can bid on products and stuff like that. These are the ones that I know about. Are you ready for this? We've got the London Underground Q38 stock, that's train. The Austin FX4 London Black Cab. The Sea Harrier FRS1. One that I would love to see, the Vulcan Bomber. And the biggest one I'd like to see, the Lancaster Bomber. And the Lancaster Bomber would pretty much be like the Spitfire we're doing at the moment. So it'd be a screw together thing. The Orient Express, that'd be cool. Stevenson's Rocket. I don't know if it's going to be a working one. If you're going to do Stevenson's Rocket, I'd like to see a working steam partwork there. The Concorde. International Space Station. The Apollo 11 Saturn V, I've already seen that, and I think that is scheduled to be released by someone. And I can't remember for the life of me who. But someone did a review on it. No, forget that. It was Adam Savage, wasn't it? He was showing off an unboxing of the Bandai Saturn V, I believe that was, yeah, I think that was Adam Savage. What else? The Evening Star, British steam locomotive. Another Titanic. I don't know what there's no details of any of this. Panther tank, Steve McQueen's Triumph TR6, and the Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino. They're the ones that have been doing the rounds this year. So normally, if they're this year, oh, thank you, Lee. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I will make sure Charlotte gets that. I did pay out to Charlotte straight after the stream, by the way, for anyone who tipped Charlotte. So she will vouch for me if she's in chat there. What do you reckon? The Lancaster and the Vulcan? Yes, Daniel, definitely. I will be on that like a comet. Graham Loki, you've got a custom painted Scout Slimer. 118 scale if you want it. World of Wayne. 118? How big's that? Graham, you know anything like that can create a good diorama-y thing, I'll be interested in. 118 scale. I've got my little marshmallow man down there. I love that. Only planes and rockets. And trains, Dr. Mark. We need more planes, trains and automobiles. It was Adam Savage. They'll never do a working steam loco, make your own bomb. No, true, but the Gary, we watched the repair shop. I don't know if you watched that on BBC, and there's they used to have steam powered cars, which, you know, they'd have the little furnace inside there, and it would just be enough steam to push it to the other side of the room. And this was a thing that kids would play with back in the 60s. I know that in this day and age, it could be bad, couldn't it? But I mean, they're out there. They have been made before, so it could be interesting. You still want the F-14 Compact? I would do the Gran Torino. That'd be brilliant. And the Lancaster. I mean, I didn't know that. I think the Agostini were toying with that one, wasn't they? But that'd be something else. But that's all the news that I've got for that. So what I did was that link I put in before regarding that word there. I was trying to trawl some of them to see, are they on the Japanese market, so I could get some pictures for you. But at the moment, I ran out of time, to be honest with you. Where are we? Hogwarts train, that would be excellent. I think Hachette know that there's a big market for it out there. Just so you know, the Eddie Stobart build, I got a free keyring for that. And Ray Hamilton, who won when Charlotte did the makeup and I drew for the Eddie Stobart thing. Marky Mark, I don't know if you're in here. I sent the free keyring to Ray as well. So Ray's got that and issue 1. I did send that yesterday because I had his email address wrong. So he emailed me in the end, which was good. So that's been set up. Hello, East Midlands Train Spotter. How's it going? I've been watching your videos at Market Harborough. Now, East Midlands Train Spotter I met in Corby Station when the, was it the Spirit of South Africa came through, steam train? Did do a video. But we haven't been able to do much this year, have we? It's been a fun year of being locked down, not. I was impressed with the Vulcan at the Air Museum outside Omaha. Well, we've got a Vulcan in... tell me if I'm wrong. There's a Vulcan, Gary, you'll know this. There's a Vulcan in Duxford, isn't there? Or has that been moved now? There used to be. I think I'm right. Oh, 1/8 scale Slimer. Oh, definitely, Graham. That'll just go in the car. Thank you. Confirmed he did. His makeup collection grows again. Hello, Marky Mark. The bouncing bomb was in Duxford. I remember that when I was 11. We had to answer questions on it. The General Lee, I don't know if you'll be able to get away with that now, Carl, because everywhere's politically correct. So you could probably have it. Thank you, Anthony Oates, for my cracking addiction. Mrs. Welder Wayne's going to be having words for you, Anthony, because, you know, this is the only time I drink rum and she's got to sleep with me afterwards. So, anyway, let me show you Vincent. Yes, there is still a Vulcan at Duxford. Thank you, Daniel. I thought there was. Well, Gary, when I mentioned when you came and saw me, I was 11, I think, the last time I went to Duxford. So, but when I'm there, Gary, I'm going to give you a bell. As I said, we'll meet up again. I think that'd be fun. Wait, Jim, the Hendon's got one as well. See, now we passed the Hendon RAF Museum when we come on the St Pancras Corby line. It's on the right. I didn't know. You have mentioned about seeing that before. I might have to go and have a look at that. You know. Well, Wayne, did you see my brother Michael Green's growing a beard for charity? Michael, I didn't even know you could grow a beard. I'll be honest with you. You know, you're not like your over testosterone inflated brother. But there you go. No, it'd be good, Gary. We'll have a good day. Definitely. Anyway, so I'm going to show you Vincent now, because I've been printing this big time at the moment. So this is the first bit. Now I'm printing this at 30% of what it needs to be. And it's looking like this at the moment. Now, obviously it needs treating, it needs sanding, it needs priming, it needs painting and all of this. But this whole round section here is black. Everything else you see on here is silver. Now, this is made up of different parts. But when you print them, you'd normally have to print, like this arm section here is in 2 pieces. But the advantage of doing it at 30% is that I can actually just merge the pieces together and print them as one. So we've got one part here, which is the left arm. One part here, the right arm. And this backpack's normally 2 pieces, but I've now made it 1. Obviously, I need to get the seams out. So that is the body. Then what we have are 2 of these, which are basically the feet, and they'll go under there just like that, which need gluing into place eventually. So obviously, Vincent's now like that. Tonight, before the stream started, these make good Christmas baubles, these will. Look at that. Pretty cool, isn't it? You'll see that I've been sanding this. We've got a hole in this side that we can actually put a rod in here. But this would be the base of the foot that goes in there. So again, if I hold him around there, you can get the idea of how Vincent looks once it's painted. Now this is what I'm aiming to get mechanized. So this actually can come out and in. Out and in. So if you've watched The Black Hole, you'll understand what that's all about there. So that's the body. The next thing on the body, this is a pain in the neck. This is 4 pieces, but I've managed to print it in 1 piece. This was the one that failed on Tuesday night, I think it was, but I printed it again. It's come out absolutely perfectly, and basically this sits, let me get it the right way around. This sits on top just like that. So now you've got it's hard to see with it all being black at the moment. Then we've got his head, which sits on top just like that. Again, this is 2 pieces, but I've molded it together so it's just 1. In the head, you've got the eyes. So the eyes are here, but I'm not putting them in yet. But I'll give you an idea of what it looks like. Let's well, hey, hang on a second. Stand by. So the eyes kind of go in like that. So you're getting an idea of how the eyes are fitting each side. I'll keep that in there. Now the top of his head, I need to print in clear PLA because I'm going to light it up because his brain lights up. So that's the only thing I haven't printed yet. And then you've got the cap, which again, this is 2 pieces normally, but I've printed it in 1 piece. That would fit on top just like that. Now, what I want to be able to do, again, with some motors and some gears, is to be able to rise the hat up and down so that you can see this all lit up afterwards. So I'm basically going to be putting lights in the front, lights underneath the screen here. Now, the screen size is that. So again, I could get a little LED TV in there probably. And that screen has a trim around it like that. So that's what goes in, well, hey, his body here. Goes in just that square that you can see at the front there. I'm just going to put Vincent away for a second just to show you some other bits here. These tiny things here are his ears, looking like that. And then the last thing we've got is, I've lost something. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, there they are. The last thing we got are the guns. These are the guns here, and basically they go kind of like this with this on top, and there's 2 of those, but again these need sanding down and stuff. I should have 2 of those. Oh, there's the other one, the old cracker rums behind it. But at the moment that's taken about, not long, for 30%, about 2 days to build. 2 days to actually print all of that off. And hello, is my mother in here? Hello. I haven't seen you all week. I can't see my mum because of lockdown at the moment. We're trying to sort out support bubbles at the moment. So, hello, mum. How's it going? But yeah, what do you think of the Vincent? It's a fun build, I have to say, and I'm glad I'm doing it on a smaller size. The one I've done, the Gavin's going to have the other one, was great. But if I wanted to start moving some of these things with electrics, I'd need a lot bigger motors than what I'm planning to put in that one, because I've got a load of motors left over from Partwork. So I'm going to print some gears and we'll see what we can get up with. Hi Esther, my girlfriend's asking whether you have your own YouTube channel yet. She hasn't, Glyn, but we were talking about that because she wants a doll's house for Christmas. And we've been on the doll's house emporium and they're not cheap. I didn't realise that. And the doll's houses don't come pre-made. They're like flat packed MDF, so she's going to have to do exactly what I do to build the thing. So I said to her, you know, perhaps you could come online and share it on the video. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Daniel Goldman, I've been having an absolute nightmare over the past few days trying to print some feet in glow PLA for a T-Rex. Daniel, I always use tree supports. I've never used normal supports anymore, because tree supports just break off when you need them to, and they're strong doing the print, and I think they use less filament as well. So this was all printed with tree support, so you can imagine the whole of the inside of this here was full up. Now if I had a support in there, I'd be there with my chisel trying to get it out, but with tree supports I can just pull in and just pull the whole thing out, and it takes all of those supports out in one go. But definitely the way to go. I don't know why that's not the standard on 3D printing. I worked at MPL Teddington where they tested the scale model of the bouncing bomb. Well, Andy, near us at Ibrook Reservoir, I think that was one of the test runs as well. But I know there's quite a few reservoirs that they tested the bouncing bomb. David Haymans, hello, do you think a bumblebee could be released in 60 centimetres? Our publisher, it'd be magnificent, completely in metal. What do you think? That's big. It's very big. It's possible. But have you noticed that the Partwork seem to be going, especially when we saw Jeep Willie and all that, and especially with Eagle Moss now with the Ecto-1, it seems like they're pulling away from the news agents and, you know, subscribing directly to your door. I think they did do the right idea with just putting like the first one in the news agents to get, you know, that interest in the market out there, and then saying if you want to continue it, then subscribe this way. But I don't know, someone said they worked in the news agents. Are Partworks on sale or return, or have you got a certain period to return the ones that you don't sell? I don't know how it works. I'll be honest with you, I haven't got a clue. Wait, could you not have the screen, a digital clock, and have some speaker in it using Vincent as an alarm clock? That's a good idea, Jim. I'm going to put a speaker in it, just like Ian's done on Partworks Upgrade with the throttle for the Rossi. With just having some choice words that Vincent says, like, you know, Vincent's my name, sharpshooting's my game. But I've got the electrics for it here, but that's Arduino electrics, and I don't really want to use an Arduino. I really want to start getting into these Raspberry Pis because I can run a Windows-based system off of it. So to create the oscilloscope effect on the front of that would be a lot easier, I guess, than using an Arduino. Mrs. Welder Wayne says when she gets her doll's house, she may create a special Instagram account to record it. That's very presumptuous of you, Esther. Who said you're getting a doll's house? Barnes Wallace invented the bouncing bomb, also tall boy bomb. I was not aware of that. Michael, I'd happily film Mrs. Welder Wayne building the doll's house, but I bet you any money I'll get roped into it to help. We'll see. Give tree supports a go. I've been trying to do them without supports. They should be able to print without them, but they keep unsticking from the... Yeah, no, definitely, Daniel. Once you use tree supports, you'll never go back. Even if they don't need supports, I use tree supports. All those little things you saw there, that was one print. So basically, it made a tree support around the whole lot of them. So when I took it off the mat, it came off as one piece. Then all I did, it's like a sprue or photo etch part. You just break off all the pieces as you need them. I definitely go with that, definitely. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, take a look at the Hobbies catalogue. They used to sell plans and all the parts to build, including working electrics. Ooh, don't get us started, Gary. These things range from like £230 to like £700 for these doll's houses, and I can't see much of a difference between them. I think they go later than that as well. Hello, QWERTY2. You're not late. God, is it 20 to 9 already? I've been chatting for England tonight, haven't I? Oh my God. And there's me saying I didn't have a plan about what I wanted to talk about. I definitely wanted to talk about Vincent, and I wanted to talk about what Partworks were in the were being scouted out there, and I wanted to talk about the Ecto-1. Jim, when you wanted me to compare the Cobra, I actually haven't got a Cobra built. It's just an engine, so I can't really. I did do the video comparing them when I did the prototypes, because I had the prototype for the Super Snake and the Cobra. But it was the first time that I managed to see the Super Snake working, because the prototype I had, the electrics weren't working in it. I'm just seeing if I've still got that. Stand by. I love that word. Stand by. I think I deleted the video. I did. If you watch my live stream on Tuesday, I think I showed it on Tuesday, didn't I? With the horn and stuff working. But John Hunter on the Facebook group, he's done it as well. Hello, oh God, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name. Homie? Edgars? From France? Homie? Homie? That's one language I never ever learnt to speak in school. They only taught German in my school. But you're getting a broken back. I'm not getting a broken, please don't say that. We got the idea, Glyn the Gas Man, for the doll's house from meeting Beanie's Hobbies, because his other half has got this amazing doll's house, and I think that sparked the interest there. Matthew Bean, if you're watching the stream on demand or something, then we definitely got to meet up again, because you've moved now closer to where my nephew lives, so it's all good. I've met quite a few people this year. We were thinking about that the other day, the amount of people that I've met through the channel. It's an amazing community. I was speaking to Phil Spruverse yesterday, saying the same things. The great thing about the Partworks, the model building community, is everyone tries to help each other. There's no, I haven't seen it really, there's no competition between people of who can do something better or anything like that. You don't get any of that. It's just people sharing their ideas and sharing the passion of the model. That's why I love this. I love this community. This is great. Now I was going to talk about the model railway. Someone was mentioning that. Now what my plan was, when we moved the 00 gauge out of my parents' garage, I wanted to build an N gauge in the workshop, which I still plan to do, but I wanted to get the Corby Model Railway Society involved as well, but because of lockdown they've been shut since like March, and they're in lockdown again. But it was something that I was planning to do in January last year, so I'm going to try and boot it up again next year, because the Corby Model Railway Society, they were part of the Great Model Railway Challenge on Channel 5, was it? I think they were runners up, so they did really well, and they're quite famous in the model building world. They've actually just bought a train, a proper full-size train on tracks that they've actually got, because they've got quite a few acres of land in Corby as well. But yeah, they bought a proper train, and they have got like I don't know, one of the big ride-along trains as well, and a track going around the. I need to get there and show you, because you know that would just take the model railway thing in a completely different direction. But with the advantage of that is I could still keep a double O gauge going. But we'll see. I'm toying with that. I'm still chewing around on that one. TK316, hey Wayne, don't know if you already know, but Ecto is finally available in Germany. Is it? I didn't know that. When was that? Because I had a message from Devmar Models asking about the stand. I do believe the stand's going to be available, but I don't know when for you in Germany. But I wasn't aware that you've got the Ecto-1 now. So is that new, that you've just had that out there? Hello, Eduardo Garcia from Mexico. Steve Carrick, Wayne, do you think they will release the Ecto-1 again, like the DeLorean? I would love to do Ecto-1, but doing 3 at the minute, so I have to wait. Stephen, it's because of the way they're doing this. I think you'll find it's always going to be available for a certain time, because it's going to be available in some countries. It's not like the news agents where if you miss the curve, you're pretty much lost out there. But I mean, the DeLorean's back round again, and they're doing a big drive on getting the new subscribers for the DeLorean in this country. I'm not sure about elsewhere. But I was on the phone today to Eagle Moss, and I was saying how that on my playlists, the DeLorean videos still outperform the Ecto-1 videos 2-1. And I haven't made a DeLorean video in over a year. So that gives you an idea of how much interest there is in the DeLorean still. Svi, Etsy's a good place for tiny accessories at Dollhouse Side. That's where my Becky gets stuff for her taxidermy. Really? Svi, you've just bankrupt me. Thank you. What's that? Mrs. Worldway, you can always cancel the PS5. Really? Really? Is that a threat, is it? Oh dear. You know what? After all these streams, I always come downstairs looking really sheepish. Esther going, how was the stream? And if her face is like thunder, I know I'm sleeping on the sofa. James Bolton, my grandfather built my mum's and sister's doll's house, working electric lights, carpet, wallpaper, and works. I think there's a challenge in there. Well, James, that's the idea. But this will be, I think, a new thing for Mrs. Worldaway. I'd like to see it. Definitely. Bobby Bates, the Lancaster was the only bomber that can carry the bouncing bomb and the tall boy bomb. I wasn't aware of that, Bobby, I have to say. Loads of new Xbox smoking and PS5s, lots of error codes. Andy Nash, I was reading Twitter before we come online, and I think they debunked the whole Xbox smoking thing. I don't know about the PS5 error codes, but you're going to get teething troubles at the start, aren't you? Phil has been great with advice from me and Lighted. Oh, that's excellent, Jim. He's a great guy. I said Spruverse. If you haven't, like, I've already got. I'm so passionate about Spruverse's channel. Look, there's the link to his site there. Because some of the things he's building are just absolutely amazing, and like he's building the Titanic. He's a big film fan. He's a big Irwin Allen fan. So if you're a fan of the early Irwin Allen TV shows like the Time Tunnel, the Land of the Giants, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, that sort of thing, you're gonna love the passion that Phil's got for that sort of thing, and some of the products that he's building at the moment. But yeah, great guy. I've been going in the competition to win PlayStation 5 and finish this Sunday and beat him 5 times. Well, I've got one coming on the way, and they're still saying it's going to be delivered Thursday, but I was kind of hoping that it would come a bit earlier. Hi, Wayne, before you go, could you give me a heads up about the Spitfire issues 37? Yes. Cornwall Mad Dog says issues 37 and 38. What was it? It was the inflow. The air inflow is on the wrong side. So the one that's painted green should be on the black side and vice versa. Is that right? It'll make more sense to me when I've got that, but as I said, I'm only up to issue 33, so I can't see that for myself at the moment. G'day, Jacob's World. How's it going? And hello, Peter Cooper. You're not late. You can watch it on demand or catch up. Do this. I saw when you built the Millennium Falcon, bought the builds myself and documents the construction here on YouTube. Thanks for getting me interested. Oh, that's good for you to watch. Do this. I really appreciate that. I mean, I mentioned in the other stream, the DeLorean I'd probably revisit to fix the things that went wrong on my build there. But the Millennium Falcon was a build that I never modded once. I didn't do any mods to it at all. And that's something that I would love to tackle, especially doing the corridor lights. I really wish I'd done that. And I think it was it Chris Falcon who did a lot of that? I was watching someone's channel. I'm sure it's Chris Falcon that was building the Millennium Falcon at the time. Very slick shirt, Wayne. I tried to wear the shirt that's appropriate to the video I'm building. So I've got a Bismarck one. I've got a Cobra one. I haven't got a Super Snake one. I need one of them. What else we got? I've got an X-Wing one. I've got a Victory one. I've got a Spitfire one. What else am I building? So much I'm building at the moment. I need a Ferrari F40, but saying that, I need the parts for the Ferrari F40 because they still haven't come. If they're not here by the end of November, I think I'm going to cancel the build because it's getting ridiculous now. They've taken 2 payments, just so you know, and I still haven't received the one that I should have received back in July. Was it June? So I don't know what's going on, but I think a lot of people are getting probably to the point now where I'd rather cut my losses now. We're only 16 issues into it. But it's annoying because the Ferrari F40 was an amazing build. The quality was brilliant. But we will see. I do get the feeling that the answers they're giving me at the moment are... what's the word I'm looking for? Just to get me off their backs. But we'll see. In January in Germany... Eduardo Garcia, you're currently building the T800. Came out since September in Mexico. We're currently at number 6. Oh, that's excellent. We've just in the live stream we did yesterday, we did manage to finish the hand, which is right there. But we're waiting on doing the other parts. But I do want to get the Agora Models one. As you can see, look, I've got the Agora Models pack 7 here. I'm just waiting for the parts to come, and then I can get that on the screen for you. It goes all the way down to doing the foot. So obviously issue 70 we're putting the toes in, and I believe that's the whole leg completed then. So coming from pack 8, we would have caught up with Hachette, wouldn't we? How crazy is that? That has gone so quick. And people say, you know, I can't spend 2 years building a model, it's just going to be impatient. And then when you get to like 3/4 of the way through, you think, where's all that time gone? That's gone so quick. Especially being in lockdown. Is it just me, or does it just seem like the years just blinked by? I mean, lockdown started in March and we're almost starting... I mean, my Christmas tree's up now, for crying out loud. It's just gone so quick. Have you seen Eagle Muscle just pulled the plug? No, I haven't, on the Wizarding World figurine collection. I haven't seen that. I bet they're still going on the Doctor Who collection though, Kevin, aren't they? Look, Andrew Davison, there we go. Esther, everyone wants to see you building a doll's house on YouTube. You can use my channel if you want. I'm sure people will watch it. There was a Build a Doll's House Partwork some years ago. I picked up the first issue for my daughter. Really? Who did that come from? I guess that was a Hachette thing, wasn't it, John? That sounds like Hachette would do something like that. You missed me before. Your box is on the way. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. We're just talking about the workstation, the workstation that, you know, we were talking about the design and what you want to see as a Partwork modeler for a workstation. Well, Mark at modeldesigns.co.uk. He's basically sent me like the prototype pictures, if you like, today, and they're going to be sent out to me. I'm going to build it for you to show you how good this is. I'm telling you what, it's going to make my life a lot easier, because if you could just look at this. Man, even the man cave here, or the workstation, all of my tools are just lying on the desk in a big pile. But you know, with the model designs rack, you've got proper places for things to go, for screwdrivers to go. You've got boxes for your screws. You've got, I mean, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you that. So thank you, Mark. That's really appreciated. But if you want to see some of the stuff that Mark does, then head over to modeldesigns.co.uk. But they do bespoke stuff as well on there, which is really interesting. So I'll talk about that more when we do a video, I think, Mark, isn't it? So But yeah, thank you for that, Mark. To buy from Eagle Moss, it costs $39.95 plus $1.99 up plus exchange rate $1.69 UK. What's that for, Eric? Is that the DeLorean or the Ecto-1? Bobby Bates, Wayne, is there any more news about the Zero by Agora models? I believe that's scheduled for January release. November, yeah, January release is that? I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I should know, shouldn't I? Mrs. World of Wayne, she's going to be home convalescing for about 6 weeks after Christmas, so I'll able to get building. She is. I did mention it before. I don't know if you know. Mrs. World of Wayne is having it's a personal thing, but we're a community. Mrs. World of Wayne, she's having a hysterectomy on the 4th of December, which means she's going to be off work for a good 8 to 12 weeks. So she's going to be here. So she's going to be entertaining me. So I've got to put her to work doing something. Not too much because she can't move, but we'll have to see. So I'm sure you'll wish her well when that happens, as long as the operation goes ahead on time, because who knows why COVID's going on. Matter of fact, the lockdown should have finished by then, so hopefully it'll be all right. Hey Wayne, what would you say is the hardest issue in the Bismarck so far? We're up to issue 61. I think I'm just trying to think. The aerials that hang down on the photo etched parts off the Admiral's deck. That whole issue was a nightmare. As a matter of fact, the aerials still keep falling off. It's out there at the moment. The aerials still keep falling off, and at the moment I've caked them in so much glue I could probably swing off them now. But there you go. Anybody know the quality of Poacher F40 compared to your build? I don't know. For Ghostbusters Ecto issues, because USA will not ship to Canada. Ah, right. Wow, I wasn't aware of that. I don't know if Eagle must have planned to release that in Canada. But have you asked? I'll be honest, Eric, I didn't ask that question about where it's being released worldwide. As a matter of fact, did anyone get it when issue 15 of the Ecto-1 came out? Did anyone get a letter on it talking about the thing that we should have done in March? We were meant to go to London and we have a European release. I had a letter attached to it regarding that. But that was from March, so I don't know. We need some victory vids. Well, there was going to be a victory vid on Wednesday, Ronnie, but the webcam, well, the internet didn't work, so I had to knock that on the head. But that's the thing about that. I went out today to sort it out, and the thing's working. It's working fine. So what I think's happening is when I plug that camera in, it's only got a 400 watt power supply in it. I think I'm either taking too much bandwidth from the bus, or the computer's struggling to power everything. So there you go. Mark Model Design, just let me think. I think I got the message now, so we're good. Am I really behind on chat again? I am. I'm sorry. Wayne, are you airbrushing your gun? Mine broke doing the Falcon. Do you recommend spray painting it? Don't want to buy an airbrush just to do a gun. What gun, Stephen? You're talking about the Falcon. You're obviously not talking about the Terminator. Are you talking about the gun on top or the bottom? I never airbrushed mine anyway. I kept it metal and I just weathered it. See, Matt Berryman, you got 17 to 20 of the Ferrari F40 4 weeks ago. You're in the UK, Matt, yeah? Because I said all my payments are up to date. As a matter of fact, they're ahead and I still haven't received them. I got a note when I Facebook messaged them saying that it's been processed on the 28th of October. But they told me that at the beginning of the month as well. That's why I said I think they're paying lip service to it. But I'd rather cut my losses, I think. But it's such a shame because it's a really, really good build. But I'll keep it going until the end of the month and see what they say. They did say 3 weeks from the 28th of October. So where does that take us to? So hopefully it'll be here by next Wednesday. But we'll see. Wow, what's just happened to my chat? It just whizzed up the screen. I think I've missed some of the chat, so I apologise for that. Wayne, will you be putting some Christmas decorations? Do you think I should, Julie? I should really, shouldn't I? I do have some stuff that I can put up. I do a I have still got the Sprueverse. God, Phil's getting a lot of things. There we go. Look, there you go. It's gone. I always do a Christmas stream anyway, Julie. I normally have my Christmas hat on and everything, so we'll before we knock off for Christmas, I will do a Christmas stream, which is no doubt going to be Kraken laden with some Kraken rum. Before Wayne shames me, I'll see 3 books today in the post. That's 5 in total this week. No more on order until after payday. Yeah, more books came today. Totally addicted to parts, but she is, Svi. She's got problems. Svi, if you ever come up to Corby, and you need to come up to Corby, I'm going to show you the embarrassment that she's got. She's like, have you seen Monica Geller on Friends, where she hides all of the stuff that she doesn't really use in one room so that everywhere looks tidy, but that one room's just completely messy? Well, that's Mrs. World of Wayne and notepads, that you can't really see any notepads around the house until you go into these massive drawers that we've got in the in her lady cave there. And oh my God, she must have well over 400 notepads, I reckon. Dash ripped, yeah, Howard, it's not going to fit on the shelf. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. Sprueverse asked me that as well. I haven't got a clue. The stand is big enough to be a coffee table. So perhaps, you know, I'll incorporate it into a coffee table. I don't know. It's going to be heavy. I think 14 kilograms. I think, is that what they said? Yeah, 14.5 kilograms, I think the Ecto-1's going to be. So I don't think I'd need shelves like that. I wouldn't be able to have floating shelves. I'll be honest, I haven't thought that far ahead yet. There's a big possibility, and I know I'm going to get loads of people. Hello, Phoebe's just come up. I know I'm going to get loads of people asking for it, but if it fits on the shelf, I might not use the stand. I didn't use the DeLorean stand. This stand here is for Model Mods, so in case. So Phoebe wants to come up. Come here, then. Come here. Ugh. There you go. You could do what you do. You just sit there looking beautiful. Look, that's you. You see? David Bassett, wish Mrs. World all the best for her forthcoming operation. It's been a terrible year. I mean, she lost her father in October, and now she's got this, and it's just, I'll be glad to see the back of 2020, to be honest with you. You want to get down already? You bored already? Is that what it's like? You want to go see the hedgehogs? There's a mouse outside. You're going to get the mouse. You get the mouse for me, yeah? You going to say goodbye to everyone? Bye-bye, everyone. Go on then. Off you go. Not even seen issue 14 yet, so no. So resounding no from me. What was that? Gary, you haven't received issue 14 of the Ghostbusters yet, is that right? Hey, Wayne, are you going to be building the Zero from Agora? Yes, I am, Jacobs. Well, definitely. And Mark Smith, do you want smaller knockers for the doll's house? Actually, I put Mrs. Welder Wayne's knockers up in her lady cave. I held them up in my hand. I held her knockers up and I stuck them to the wall. James, are you watching football? Why are you watching me? Oh my God. Oh. You can tell it's getting near the end of the stream because like the conversation just goes into the gutter. There's the barrel, there's the bottom of the barrel, and then there's 6 feet under the bottom of the barrel. That's pretty much where we are at the moment. Matt Behrman, yeah, I'm in the UK, Wayne, but like you, nothing's happened soon. I'm going to knock the F40 on the head. So you haven't received it either, Matt. It's annoying, isn't it? They know that I'm from the World of Wayne channel as well, so I don't know. You end up with smaller knockers. See what I mean, Gary? Oh, you got to laugh. You got to laugh. I'd call them and complain about your broadband. They'll talk you into how to change the channel for a better one. Corby's a lovely place. Last year we had an ice rink here, which was brilliant, and it was meant to come back this year, but again, coronavirus, what paid for that? Who knows that? Is Corby still for plastic jocks? I mean, it's like, yes, Cameron. I think it's 90% Scottish here. We're the only place outside Scotland which has Church of Scotland. I think we've got 2 churches of Scotland, actually. Funny enough, though, we haven't got a Royal Bank of Scotland here. And everyone, because of the Scottish population here, with the accent here can be a little bit funky. It's a mixture between English and Scottish. So you hear people say canna a lot and heed. Got a pain in my heed. It is time to go, Ian. Thank you for tonight. I said I had no plans what to do tonight. I wanted to show you the Ghostbusters. I wanted to talk about the releases. God, that rum's coming back. I wanted to talk about my rum. I wanted to talk about Vincent. So I talked about everything I wanted to talk about tonight. Next week, you'll see the car crash that was the Patreon stream yesterday. So that's going to be good. Tomorrow, we will have issue 52 of the Ecto-1 up. There'll be no videos this weekend, Saturday on Sunday, and then hopefully on Monday we'll be doing Agora Models pack 7 of the Terminator. But I hope you've enjoyed that stream tonight. It's been nice hanging out with you all, and I will leave you to your families and your models. So until Tuesday, when we're going to be doing a live build again, take care of yourselves.